Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Wordle with Art. I can't believe it. It's been about 2 weeks since I did my last Wordle because, as you know, I did a ton of them all at once to get ready for a trip. I'm back. I've been back actually for probably at least a week or so. And it's great to see you guys again. And we are on Wordle number 501. Yesterday was really special, and I hope that you guys enjoyed that video. I put a lot of time into that intro, but it was a lot of fun. Hey, and if anything, if ever you want to go back and double check to see if there's a Wordle that was already used, just replay that intro maybe at 1/4 speed, and you're sure to find that word. In any case, as you can see here, I have opened up my Rise to the Equation channel on YouTube. Let's go ahead and take a look at what our new theme is going to be. So we're going to scroll down here, and here it is. So what's the November Wordle theme going to be? Place your vote now. And I think it's safe to say that we can put a stop on the vote. It is almost 8 o'clock my time here. I actually am doing this in real time. And it looks like we have 31 votes, and it looks like math and science is, I wouldn't say necessarily a clear winner, but it's definitely the winner. And I'm very happy about that. Geography was a pretty close second. I'm pretty impressed. I would have been fine with obviously any one of these. These were all of your suggestions. I do love geography. I think that would have been a lot of fun. But we are going to go with math and science. And math and science it is. So now, if you just give me a second here, I'm going to try to do the transitioning from scenes without having to do cuts. So now I'm just going to go to my random wheel. And we are going to just... we're just going to shrink this a little bit, and we're going to go over here. Whoops, we don't want to do that, but we do want to do that. And let me just transition that. All right, guys, so here we go. So as you can see, I had already foreseen that the new theme was going to be math and science, and we have our wheel beautifully populated with a ton of words that some of already have come from you guys that I already plugged in. Some of them I came up with. And listen, these are not necessarily a fixed entity. I will gladly replace some of the ones that I put in with your own suggestions, because yours in general tend to do a lot better than mine. So please promise to give me a ton of words throughout the month of November, and I promise you I'll swap them out with some of mine, especially if I see that they look really, really interesting. I have color-coded them. The black ones are sort of astronomy and space related, so we've got lunar orbit, Earth and Venus, space probe. Let's see here. The yellow ones are more math related. So we've got right angle, points and planes, graphs and curves, prime number 7, and so on. We've got the greens. Those are for biology. And we've got some nice teal colored ones. Those are going to go for physics. And let's see. We have one more color left, right? Yeah, blue. Blue is for chemistry. So there you have it. Are you guys ready? Let's see what is going to be the first 2-letter sequence we're going to enter for our first Wordle of the math and science theme. Here we go. It is going to be... Ooh, that's a cool one. Logic gates. Logic gates it is. Those are the basics for all digital circuitry. They're pretty cool. I think I remember doing a little bit of that when I took some college courses in... electrical engineering. So logic gates it is. As always, I do like to kind of just brace myself for what we're about to work with here. It's actually really good. Logic is an excellent starter word. In fact, the only issue we have is just duplicating the G, but hey, if there is a G, we'll have better access to its location. And I mean, ATES. I mean, actually, I'm very psyched about this. This is almost as close to a perfect 2-word start as you can get, because as you can see, you get the slate out of the gates and the L in logic. So this is pretty exciting. So let's go ahead, and we should have our brand new Wordle here. Yep, we do. Let me just access that. And there we go. Cool. This is great because now I don't have to make cuts in my videos to go from the random wheel to the Wordle. It's now seamless. So here we go. We are going to enter... logic gates. So logic gates it is. And logic gets us an I, which is nice. So gates is a very nice follow-up to that. Gates is, oh wow, a T and an E and an I. This is very nice. They're all out of sequence, but I think we can work with this. We can definitely work with this. Where should we go? Now, I do see right off the bat a funny one. I do see quiet. Oh, as well as quite. Okay. I do see quiet and quite. I know we recently had quirk. I know that we definitely recently had quirk. So quiet and quite are definitely on the table. But I guess I want to be a little bit careful to see what else there is. I'm sure there's got to be many, many others. So we're probably going to want to go with a useful evaluation word. We need to still test. We've got plenty to test. Letters that I would like to work with would definitely be, yeah, so like I could also see the word piety. That would be a good one. That would bring in the P and the Y and test the IET in some nice locations, actually. What else is there? Oh, and then there's right. Yeah, I had a feeling that this was nice, but not that nice. I feel like there's just a lot of options here. So what letters do we really insist on using? Definitely the R for that right. And for, let's see here. Oh, and then it could be inert. So I definitely want the the R in there. What else? It could even be there. Oh man. So we probably want the H. The W would not be a bad one to look at as well. So one word that would use those would be wharf. The P would also be really nice. Oh, you know what though? Oh, I was thinking about harpy. That wouldn't be terrible. I just don't know about reusing that A. And it would be kind of nice to get the Y in there. This is going to be a tough one, I have a feeling. This is a very tough one because there's so many possibilities. But that right, quiet, inert, other things too. Piety. Oh boy. What are we going to do here? We could do, maybe piety is not terrible because I do want to test the Y, and we get the P in a nice location. So let's try that. Wow. Okay, I'm really happy with that guess. I'm very happy with that guess. So now we hopefully can just do a nice little 4+1 unscramble. And what would the word be in that case? It would probably be inept. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not going to be too inept in solving this and making any mistakes and putting my letters in. I'm double checking them. Is it inept? Yes, it is. Okay, not bad. I think that's pretty satisfactory. Let's see here. So we're building up a little streak here of 25. Yeah, we're building up a nice little streak. I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, I think that was good. Logic, gates, piety, inept. I'm actually very happy with that. I really am. The IET had a lot of options to work with. I'm almost certain of that. So as always, let's go to our favorite Scoredle and see what was going on there. Just double checking that this all looks good for you guys. Okay. So let's see here. Let's clear it out. And I'm going to put in our first guess, which was, actually, let's clear the answer as well. So the answer was inept. Okay, cool. That looks good for you guys. And what do we start with? We started with logic, gates, piety, and of course, finished with inept. First off, now I'm going to just immediately go straight to see what Scoredle did, and I'm very happy that we tied with Scoredle. That's pretty cool. So as always, the number doesn't change, 14,855. So over the last 2 weeks, no additional words, I guess, have been added to that database. Logic did not do a great job. It brought it down by almost exactly a factor of 10. However, Gates actually was a spectacular follow-up. It brought it down to 34. And look at that. That was piety was a great guess. Now, as always, because it says that it got it down to the 1. As always, let's just see how great it was. As you can see here, right? Oh, we had, yeah, a lot of things that I was considering. I was considering right. I was considering the quite. And I was considering quiet. Oh, okay. So quiet wouldn't have made sense, yeah, because of the E is in the 4th position. Oh, deity. That's funny. I was thinking of piety, but not deity. Okay, by the way, is it piety or piety? Once again, I'm starting to get carried away with making sure that I'm pronouncing these words correctly.
Piety.
Piety. Okay, piety. I forget how I was saying it before, guys, but yeah, piety. Okay, I think I was saying piety. In any case, piety it is, and yeah, it was just an amazing guess. There was ident. Okay, these last 4 don't make sense. Inept, of course, was the answer. So really, it was trite, right, tripe, twine, unite, tribe. Yeah, everything in those first 2 rows looks pretty reasonable. It really does. So, hey, the bottom line was piety was a very decent guess. I'm very happy with that. And inept is the answer. How did Scoredle go about it? It went slate. Here we go. When the T and E are yellow, it's going to go with tenet. Wow, that is insane. It's really cool the way it just knows exactly how to laser in on the correct answer. And it seems so reckless because we as humans would want to try to test as many letters as possible. But Scoredle just knows what the words are, and it's totally willing to reuse an E in the 4th slot. And then drent, which is a really weird word, and then it landed on inept. But so did I in 4. As always, guys, I'd love to find out what your path to victory was. And please feel free to give me tons of suggestions for the wheel. As I said, those that I have in there, which basically will suffice for the month of November, are just there. Almost think of them as placeholders, okay? I had to get today started because I haven't gotten any feedback yet for actual starter words because we still had to lock in the actual theme. But yeah, please give me some wonderful 2-word science and math related starter words, and I will gladly put them in the wheel. Until then, guys, have a great day. And yes, of course, tomorrow I will see you for yet another edition of Wordle with Art.